coming up on high school game night. What might be the game of the season in Section 2. Cocalico and Central could decide that section title. Would it be another one for the history books? And in New Holland, the Garden Spot Spartans still have not been beaten. Annville Cleona trying to spoil the party tonight. Could the Spot keep that record intact? Find out next. High school game night starts right now.
If you don't have something to play for, find something to play for.
Yup, I'll be rocking them beats. Yup. Here we go, satellite radio, y'all get hit with the boom, boom. Beat so big, I'm stepping on leprechaun, y'all get hit with the boom, boom. Get hit with the boom, boom. Y'all get hit with the boom. This beat be bumping. This beat go boom, boom.
Let the beat rock.
Under pressure, going downfield for Myers, and he's got a touchdown. Wow.
Hello and welcome to High School Game Night. I'm Jacquie Franciulli. That's Bryan Kast, and we are past the halfway point of the season, Bryan.
Yeah, going by so quickly, Jack. The section race is starting to clarify a little bit, but oh my, in Section 2 tonight, two Titans might just have decided that section title.
Oh my goodness, that's right. Manheim Central and Cocalico have a history of playing some wild games, and tonight's would be no different. Central QB Colin Fry getting ready to lead his Barons on their home turf. And they came out of the gates on fire. Fry looking for a man in the end zone, and he finds one. Who else? Tyler Guy. Barons lead 6-0 in the first.
Oh, but here comes Cocalico, Jackie. Spencer Moser receives a pitch. Going right side, just too much quickness. Finds a seam, and he is in. Puts his team all on the board.
Same score in the second, but it's a pitch left this time to Nick Reitenbach. Trying to outdo Moser on this run. Tough yards, takes it to the house. We're tied at 4.
Tough running there. And the Eagles up by 7 in the fourth now when Brock Gosling hands it to Mitch Schober, and he chucks it back to Jet Janis, and Janis uncorks one deep.
A pass?
That's a pass for Casey Kirshner, wide open, 76-yard bomb, pretty much ices the game. For Cocalico, they roll into Manheim and come back from that 14-point deficit to win 48-35. Just another classic game from these two teams. And High School Game Night, Shannon Miscavige caught up with the Eagles after the game.
Huge win tonight. What does this mean for the school? What does this mean for the team?
It means everything. I mean, we always have a good game against these guys, and the past couple of years we haven't been able to pull it off very well. So this win, especially here in this stadium, I mean, I haven't done this since 9th grade. I don't think our high school team's done it for a while, and it just means everything.
That's awesome. So glad to hear. Next up, we're going to talk to Logan High. Now, Logan, we're going to give a little love to the defense tonight. I know you felt a little slotted last week. Tell me about the effort on this.
Phenomenal effort. These guys have no quit in them whatsoever, and I love it.
And, of course, you had a massive sack in the second half. How exciting was that?
Oh, that's a thriller. Yeah, a good sack. Yeah, really stopped them there, changed the momentum of the game. So I couldn't do it without these guys. So.
Excellent. Love the credit to the team. That'll wrap it up in Manheim. The Eagles are behind me. Let's send it back to the studio.
Well, great job by the Eagles. Well, don't go anywhere. We've got lots more to go. Warwick welcoming newcomers Lancaster Catholic to Section 1. Could they pull off another comeback over Roman Clay? Run wild.
He just might, and CV and Ephrata both going as hard as they can, grinding it out for a win by any means necessary. Find out who notched one in the win column. High School Game Night rolls on next.
High School Game Night is brought to you by JD's Pazzo Pizza in Ephrata.
Well, welcome back to High School Game Night. Thank you to the lovely Warwick cheerleaders and the cheerleaders' dads who tried to keep up with the Warriors. They struggled a little bit, but what a start for Lancaster Catholic running back Roman Clay. Bryan, he's already over 1,000 yards this season, but was slowed down a little bit last week. Yeah, Penn Manor really shut him down. They kept him in check, but those comments are really good. They're in that District 3 title conversation, so Catholic just really ran into a buzzsaw there. That's right. That was a tough loss for Catholic last week, excuse me. So the question is, could Warwick follow that Penn Manor blueprint on defense and hope to contain the Crusaders? Well, here's the man the Warriors are looking to stop, Clay. But Warwick doing a good job keeping him out of the game well in the beginning. First quarter still 0-0. Check out the trickery here. Gabe Taylor gets the rock first, but then tosses it to Anthony Faggio, who runs cross field. Then he sends it high to the sky. Chris Ward waiting. Great play by the Warriors. Warwick couldn't capitalize, down 7-0 in the second now. Zach Hurst this time taking up the throwing duties. He is scooping out the field, sees Faggio, but Nasir Weaver sees it. Interception, and then hands it off to Isaiah Taltoon to drive for a gain of a few yards. But the defense there, trying to help out their QB, Purvis, with no time to think. Big Ben Nick Johnson with the sack. The defense couldn't stop Clay for long though. Purvis now with time, hands it off to the man. Roman Clay runs it to the promised land for the second TD run in the first half, making it 14-0. And Catholic comes into Grosh Field and wins 33-7. Warwick moves to 3-3 on the year.
Next up, Ephrata and Conestoga Valley. CV still winless so far, but not for lack of trying. They've been extremely close in some games. Ephrata got one in the win column against Lebanon and have been showing improvement every week. But could the Mounts continue that trend this week in Buckskin Country? The two sides being cordial, of course, at midfield pregame, but that would soon end. First quarter, CV quarterback Ryan Brooks, master of the play fake. He'll keep it right side and into the end zone. Gives his team the 7-0 lead. Stays that way until the second. Anthony Brown, it's not the Wildcat, it's the Wild Buck. Scoots up the middle, juking and jiving, 25 yards for the score. 14-zip CV. And Ephrata trying to answer, but Bobby Nye can't find anyone open. Orlando Lopez just takes him down for the sack. And Conestoga Valley get win number 1 of the season. Congrats to them. They beat Ephrata 28-14.
Well, Garden Spot, just one of only 2 unbeaten teams left in the LL League. The other being the aforementioned Penn Manor Comets. Well, the Spartans have stepped up to the challenge in Section 3, playing unfamiliar teams, but playing defense like madmen possess. And as they like to say, bringing the win against all opponents. Would the streak continue tonight against Annville Cleona? First quarter, first play after a spot interception. Mitchell Martin hits a streaking Savon Caldwell. He makes a move. And it's bye-bye. Caldwell is gone. 67 yards to the house. Garden Spot leads 7-0 against Cleona. Second quarter now, and the Spartans in the red zone again. The give goes to Adam Haas, and he finds a hole and busts through the end zone. The 7-yard run makes it 17-0 Garden Spot. Still in the second, and again, Spot looking to score. Mitchell Martin finds Tanner Reed on the slant. 6 more points for the Spartans. They trounce Annville Cleona 43-14. The Section 3 rampage continues. The Spot is still unbeaten.
But still to come, we go around the LL League, all the scores from every game plus.
With so many good games this week, it was hard to decide, but we've got our Play of the Week nominees ready for your approval, so don't go away anywhere. More High School Game Night comes your way in 60 seconds.
High School Game Night is brought to you by JD's Pazzo Pizza in Ephrata.
Welcome back to High School Game Night. We're the Manheim Central Cheerleaders.
Welcome back to High School Game Night. Thanks to those Manheim Central cheerleaders. Time to go around the league with scores from the LL. And my boys from McCaskey, you know I love them, but they ran into an immovable object tonight.
I'm sorry, Brian. You might cry tonight. Penn Manor is still unbeaten and ranked first in the District 3 Quad A Power Rankings. And look at this. Oh, Brian. The Tornadoes need some emergency relief. Penn Manor wins huge, 42-14 to stay perfect. Don't worry.
Just have to keep the faith, Jackie. McCaskey will rise again. But to the other contests in Section 1, Wilson dunks that struggling Hempfield side 56-6. And Master Control's favorite team, the Cedar Crest Falcons, can't get it done at Manheim Township. Blue Streaks win 47-13.
At least you have a partner to cry to, Brian. 2 contests from Section 2. Lampeter Strasburg continues to win after a slow start. They beat E-Town 42-14. And Solanco finally gets a victory in tonight's battle of winless teams over Lebanon 35-21.
And in Section 3, it's Columbia shutting out Peckway Valley 22-zip. And the Indians of Donegal use the home field advantage to hold off the Elko Raiders in another shutout 41-0.
And finally, the weekly non-league Section 3 contest will be playing tomorrow as Northern Lebanon takes on Fleetwood.
And now it's time to reveal our top play of the week. And Jackie, we had a lot of them to choose from.
You're not kidding, Bryan. This Mitchell Martin pass to Savon Caldwell is just brilliant. He makes a move and is gone 67 yards to the house.
To Manheim now, where QB Colin Fry, with his own version of an air attack, that's a missile to Taylor Guide, just short of a touchdown for the Bats.
Nice job there by Fry, but we stick in Manheim. When we talk about the passing game, we usually don't talk about Cocalico, but Bryan, I think we should take a look. Jet Janis gets the handful and launches it. Casey Kirshner all by himself. Just a great play.
Great.
And don't forget to vote for our plays of the week. You can head to our blog online at news11sports.blogspot.com to vote for your favorite play. The video and all of this week's options will be posted a little before midnight, and the winner will be announced next Friday at 5:30.
And also coming up next Friday, Elizabethtown travels to Ephrata, where the Mounts will try to defend War Memorial Field. You can see all the live action on Cable 11. Eric May and Jerry Novak with the call. Our coverage begins at 7 o'clock.
Well, that game should be good next week, but Bryan, we're still buzzing about tonight's live game.
Buzzing just a little bit. Just another classic between Manheim Central and Cocalico. Tons of offense on display. I didn't expect that much firepower. I don't know if anybody did, but hats off to Cocalico for that come-from-behind win.
That's right. Congrats to Cocalico and Manheim Central for a tough game next week against LS. A lot of section implications, but that will do it for us. For Bryan, Kast, and all of our crew here at High School Game Night, I'm Jacquie Franciulli. We'll see you in Week 7.
Casey Kirshner.